What's up, guys? It is Iron Fist here, and this is a video about favorites. And when I say favorites, I'm not talking about like add to favorites or what it does or anything. I'm talking about like my personal favorites in different things such as sports teams, food, drinks, sport, anything. Anything I can think of that I have a favorite of, I'm gonna cover it in this video. This is a gameplay I've had for quite a while now. It's been on my computer forever. It's such a long video, and I can't ever think of anything to say that would take up like 14 minutes of time. It's actually 15 minutes, but every time we have it captured and I die and I'm sitting there waiting to spawn, I cut that out just because it's just pointless time. Shrink the video a little bit. But anyway, let's get on to it. Since this is the topic that keeps popping in my head the most when I come to favorites, is sports teams, I'll go ahead and say that. So, out of all sports, everything, my favorite team of all would be I don't know, it's a toss-up between, well, yeah, it'd be Miami Heat. Now, you guys hearing this that actually pay attention to basketball probably instantly go to oh, he likes them because they have LeBron James and everybody on it, and that's just a bandwagon because they're a good team. No, actually, I've liked them since 2003 when Dwayne Wade joined the NBA. He's my favorite player in the NBA. He's my favorite player on their team. Yes, I acknowledge the fact that LeBron James is a better player, obviously. In my personal opinion, he's the best in the league, but a lot of people will argue about Kobe. But anyway, yeah, so I've liked Miami Heat since 2003, so I was a fan of them back when they won in '06 against Mavericks, and then I was really happy last year when they won the championship. And next team would be for college basketball would be the Kentucky Wildcats. Now, people are like, "Whoa, that's random. You go from Miami all the way over to Kentucky." And well, half my life I've lived in Kentucky. I don't live there now. I live in Texas, but half my life I've lived in Kentucky, and I I was raised to like the Wildcats, and I actually like them. It's not just a forced thing by my parents. Really like them. So last year was a good year for basketball for me. Miami won the NBA championship, and Kentucky won the NCAA championship. I've liked them my whole life, though. It's not just because they just recently won or they've been doing good lately. So, but yeah, if you watch college basketball, you'll know how good of a coach John Calipari is, and same with his recruiting. It's just out of this world. They get some of the best players. This year, they're not doing as hot as like you would expect them with the talent they have on their team. My favorite player on their team would be Nerlens Noel. If you know who he is, he was like number 2 high school player last year. He's a really tall guy, really good, and he has a flat top. But nah, he's pretty good. So favorite NFL team, Dallas Cowboys, and if you don't know yet, my name is Dallas. So that is because like I wasn't born in Dallas. So I was named actually after the Cowboys, and I would guess Cowboy would be kind of a weird name if your name's Cowboy, which I doubt anybody watching this has the name Cowboy. If it is, for some reason, no offense, but but yeah, I've liked the Cowboys, and yes, I know that they're not all that great, and yeah, they almost made a playoff run this year. I was really, 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 really hoping for it, but they just couldn't execute it against Washington, against Robert Griffin III. He's a pretty good player, but yeah, just on anybody and everybody who doesn't know much about football or just doesn't pay attention to the Cowboys, instantly says Tony Romo, or in most people's words, Tony Homo, is just an awful quarterback. They don't really know anything other than what other people have said about him. Actually, if you look into it, he has broken almost every single record for the Cowboys quarterback that he can solo. I think he actually has now. If he hasn't broken almost. And they had some really good quarterbacks like Troy Aikman. And if you don't know who Troy Aikman is and you think you're almost bad, you don't even have really the right to say you don't even know enough about football to know he was their quarterback back in the mid-90s when they won those 3 titles. I'm pretty sure, for some reason I don't remember right now, I want to say they're back-to-back-to-back, but if they weren't, it was back-to-back, and then they didn't win, and then they won again. And but yeah, It's been a while since they've won a championship. Really, well, Super Bowl. Um, really hoping that they do sometime. Uh, and la- back to NBA. My second favorite team. I like the Rockets. They're pretty good. They're really doing pretty good this year, and I've liked them for a couple of years now. But college football, Texas Longhorns. I've liked them my whole life for college football, and for college basketball, I've liked Kentucky Wildcats. And so the reason I like Longhorns is, once again, the family thing. They all liked it, so I kind of was born into it, and then it kind of like I started liking them myself. But over the past couple of years, I haven't really followed college football all that much. I'm more of a basketball fan than I am anything, so that's why. Well, there's my favorite sport, basketball. I don't play it anymore, but I used to. I was a 3-point shooter, pretty good at it. But yeah. So I think that covers sports teams. As for like baseball, I don't really watch any of that. Hockey, soccer, none of that. I don't really watch it. And for you European soccer, if you somehow don't know yet, soccer is your football or football, as you guys say. So yeah, I trying to think of some foods. What is my favorite foods? I'd say on my top 5. Number 1, mac and cheese, Belgian cheese, whatever. It's right up there. It's the best. I love it. Number 2, I gotta say pizza, hands down. That's almost everybody's favorite, but it's a close second for me. Number 3, chili cheese dogs. They are so good. Like, you get one from Sonic or something, it is so good. Number 4 would be probably queso, which is like cheese sauce, cheese dip that you dip chips in, tortilla chips. You get it at a lot of Mexican restaurants, and it's really, really good. I love it. I can just eat that stuff like crazy. And then number 5 would probably be burritos. I really like burritos. Favorite drink probably would be Mountain Dew. I gotta say Mountain Dew, yeah. Favorite drink non-soda, lemonade for sure. I love me some lemonade, especially if you've ever been to Denny's. Next time you go to Denny's, try their strawberry lemonade. It is amazing. It actually has real strawberries in it. It is, oh my goodness, it's so good. Um, I don't I'm not real sure on the whole copyright stuff, but I'm sure you can't get in trouble for talking about food and stuff. So, but I'll try not to more specific on brands. Just trying to think. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Favorite fast restaurant would gotta be Taco Bell. Taco Bell is the best. If you're one of those people who's like, ew, that's disgusting, their meat's made out of cats. Well, I don't know what it's made out of, but I don't care. It tastes good. So, now, saying that, I'm not meaning if somebody gave me a bowl of human and I knew it was a bowl of human, I would eat it. Hell no, that's disgusting. But just meaning like, I've always thought if it tastes good and can't hurt me and it's not some kind of ridiculous thing it's made out of, I'll eat it. Like if it's somebody doesn't tell me what it is and it's like, I don't know, I've never had it before, but duck. I don't know. To a lot of you that may not be strange to eat, but I would eat it. Like it's, if it tasted good and I figured out that's what it was, I'd eat it. I don't see the problem with it. A lot of people are like, oh, pepperonis are made out of goat? Oh, that's just gross. Not eating it anymore. Nope. It's disgusting. Hold on, I'm gonna get a drink. But alright, so moving on. Let's try to think of something else. Favorites. Favorite game, I guess I could say right now. My favorite game, as much as I've played Call of Duty, which I'm a Master Prestige on Black Ops 2, if you don't know, and I actually got that like 2.5 weeks ago. It's been a while now. It would have been Call of Duty. I don't know. Halo is really, really fun, but I haven't really had a desire to play it. I'd say favorite game of all time that was fun during its prime moment. Not like, oh, that's my favorite game of all time. If I get on it now, I'll have the same amount of fun. Would definitely have to be COD 4. Sorry about that. But COD 4, it is the by far my favorite game of all time. It's just in its prime. It was so enjoyable. if you played Call of Duty 4 when it was the Call of Duty that was out, or during World at War era, and still play Call of Duty 4, you know how great of a game it was. And just about everybody who's played it, and that's a lot of people's first Call of Duty, but it's really fun. And I've kind of like seen the series slowly dying since then. It's just like, it's not the game that's gotten worse, it has nothing to do with that, it's just the way the community plays. Like, they all play like sissies now, I guess you could say. Like, back in Call of Duty 4 days, if you were using, I guess the M16 with red dot was a really overpowered weapon, people wouldn't use it because it was an overpowered weapon. They'd actually have the, I guess the word here is dignity. Like, they didn't want to just, oh, using this gun doing really good and makes me look like I need this gun, like, makes me look like a douchebag because I'm using it. Alright, then I'm not going to use that. That's messed up. Nowadays, it's like, oh, if I'm doing good with it, I don't care if it makes me look like I'm playing like a little girl. I'm going to use it. Like, it's not necessarily you got to impress anybody. It's just, I don't know, like, playing like a noob nowadays is just ignored. Like, they don't care. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of not as fun anymore. People, like, everyone plays like douchebags nowadays, and it's just not as enjoyable as it used to be. But, yeah, so, favorite actor, I guess you could say, actor, Will Smith. Gotta say Will Smith. I've liked, like, all of his stuff, but one of my favorite movies by him is, I, Robot. Never seen it, it was really good. Should go try and find it somewhere and watch it. I don't think it's on Netflix, but, favorite actress, probably Jessica Alba. And no, it has nothing to do with her acting. But, favorite movie. Favorite movie, that's a tough one. I like a lot. Faster was a really good movie. Had, The Rock, or Dwayne Johnson. Pretty sure it was called Faster. Really good movie. All the Fast and Furious series is just great. I love that. I don't know, for like a non-action filled movie, The Blind Side was a really good movie. Great storyline. Favorite TV show of all time has gotta be Prison Break. I just started the show Breaking Bad because everybody's saying it's pretty good, but Prison Break for sure. That's such a good show. If you haven't seen Prison Break, it is on Netflix, all of it. I recommend watching it. It is such a good show. And it's pretty good. Alright, I'm only down to the last minute here. I'm trying to think of some other favorite stuff I could tell you guys about. Color. My favorite color would be red. My favorite combinations of colors would be sky blue and red. Not like you mix it and that's what color you get. Like, those colors together look really good to me. Sky blue and red. Favorite type of music? Dubstep for sure. A lot of people are like, oh, it died, it's not that good anymore. I still enjoy it. Second would have to be like rap and rock. Like, well, rock would be third, obviously, but yeah. So, trying to think of something else I could say my favorites. Not really sure. If you have any questions on anything else you can think of that would be my favorite, let me know. 109 and 36. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm out.